Good morning, everybody. I'm making another video this morning. This is another beautiful day in California, so I'm just very blessed that I had the opportunity to show you some of my new bonsai material. I got this willow tree, from I got some branches, some cuttings, and you can see they're all growing real well. I've been cutting them back quite often because they grow too fast. But this is bonsai material that is pretty easy to produce. You can just cut a branch and root it in water for like 3 weeks, and then in 3 weeks you can put it in the soil, and then you have a bonsai. And you can root some of these pieces. These pieces, they're pretty good size. This is a small one. This is I like this one because it's easy to carry it. It's something that you can carry it and move it around and take it to places. But like these big ones, they're heavier. So, but I like some of this nice twisted trunk. This is a twisted willow. This is a twisted willow, and this is a twisted willow. I only have, this is a whipping willow, this one right here. So I really, enjoying them. The only thing that we need to do, we need to water them a lot. Or you can see right here, we have to set them in water most of the time, because if you don't water them enough in a real hot day, the tip of the leaf, they will dry and they will turn brown. So that's the only thing they require a lot of moisture. So I just want to show you, this branch, this piece of cotton, I just dropped it, and it was laying in a bucket, and I didn't know that it was rooting. So you can tell how fast they will root. The root, they're really healthy, and if I just put it in the pot, and then you have a little tree. But I'm gonna plant it someplace, but I'm not gonna put it in the pot. But you can see, these pieces. I only have these for like probably 3 months. So they're young cuttings, and they're well established now. And I don't want to make any more because and then you get too much of something that you probably don't need. And I think this should be enough for now. And like I tell you, I like these little trees. And like I say, they're easy to make, and they're they're kind of pretty. To me, they look pretty nice. So I'll show you this one right here, and then I can show you this one right here. It's just a pretty neat little tree. So I just have to keep them trimmed, and then keep them moist. That's one of the things that we need to do, keep them moist. The more water you give them, the better they do. So they're like a water plant. This one, it's a nice little branch that is growing real well. So I just have to keep trimming the tips, so it will branch out little more. But they're pretty easy. I don't have any problem with them. They're no disease or nothing. They're pretty healthy. So I have this one right here. This is a little heavier, and has a bigger trunk. So I was thinking that it was too high, but I don't want to cut it. I don't want to cut the heavy. I don't want to cut the heavy branches, but I do probably want to lower all this new growth. I don't want it to get any bigger, because and then it will be too high, and then it will look too high for bonsai. So but later on I will have to work, and clean them better, and I have to shape them a little better, because right now I just trim them, you know, just a quick trim. So it's pretty good. Then I got this one right here. You know, this is other heavy one. You know, you can see the trunk is pretty big, but I like it. You know, it's neat, and like I say, you know, I'm happy with the way they look. So I hope that you enjoy them, and I hope that you like them the way I do. So this is one of the, I think it's a pre-bed. So I had it, you know, for a few months, and I like it. You know, it's doing real well. It's a, you know, 5-gallon plant. They used to be in a 5-gallon container, so I cut it back and I'm shaping it, you know, so it will start looking like a tree, you know. So I still need some work, so I still, you know, not done with. I still need to do some cleaning and some trimming. So right now, you know, it's just some material that I have. So I'm gonna try and see how turn out, and then if I can, you know, make a pretty bonsai, and then maybe I can go get a couple more. But right now I'm just trying it and see. But it's growing real well. It's healthy. The new growth, they're very pretty. I like I like the dark leaves. You know, they're kind of dark brown and reddish brownish. So I kind of like it. So I'm gonna keep it around and see what it does for the future. So I just want to try it and see what you think about it, and I would like to hear some comment and see what do you think. You know, this is the one that I was showing. I showed before in one of my other videos, and it's coming nicely. You know, I see the new growth, so I'm happy there. Finally, I see some growth. You know, because I was a little worried. You know, that they was not gonna make it, because I like the trunk. It looked like an old tree, so I'm very happy. You know, that finally it's hard throwing some growth. So hopefully, you know, and maybe in another couple months, and then, you know, you'll be really nice. You know, right now it shows some you know, it's alive. So I'm happy the way it's coming along. And you know, this one, I think I showed them another video too. So I trimmed them back and I cut some of the branches, so I will start shaping them. And same thing with this one, you know, I start shaping them, so it will start showing some, you know, it take a lot of patience. You know, you have to just, you know, sometimes, you know, I change the shape of those trees, you know, because sometimes probably it's how you feel too. Sometimes I get up in the morning and then I start going around. I start cutting some of my bonsais back, you know, and sometimes they do better, sometimes they don't do as good. But you know, that's something that I do. You know, you just never know what I'm gonna do with them. Every day it changes. So you know, I just want you to see some of my trees, and you know, I hope that you enjoyed the video, because I enjoy making them. And thank you for watching, and have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.